Hello there, it's 2 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Monday edition of Your Business Nigeria. These are the stories we're tracking for you at this time. CBN reaffirms commitment to macroeconomic stability, stronger banking sector. And CSB approves $300 duty-free limit, begins implementation today. Crude oil prices gain as risk of sanctions on Russia offsets OPEC Plus output hikes. Well, let's dive deep into our commodities market this Monday afternoon and see what the commodities are looking like, the prices, and of course the shifts we've seen in recent times. Well, gold is starting this week a bit down, 0.08%, but in price is still doing good at $3,650. That's for an ounce of gold. Silver is $41.69, while copper goes for $457.25. Platinum is $1,401.65. Platinum is bounced back 1.61%, while copper is 0.47% in green. Silver is also 0.33% in green, while gold, like I said earlier, is down 0.08%. And in change is negative 3.10. Silver is positive 0.14, while copper is positive 2.15, and for platinum, positive 22.27. Well, let's see what corn, wheat, both in red, 0.30% in red, 0.05% in red, negative 1.25, negative 0.25. And for price of each of these commodities, corn sells for $416.75 per metric ton, wheat is $519, cocoa is $7,471. That's a metric ton of this commodity. Well, it's still slightly in green, 0.97%. Cotton is $66.09 and positive 0.06, and sells for in percentage points as positive for 0.09%. But for the global markets, all smiling in green this Monday afternoon. Yes, stocks rose and the dollar wobbled after United States Labor sealed the case for an interest rate cut this month. While the yen fell as investors grilled for uncertainty in Japan following the resignation of Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba. Gold prices held near record highs, while the U.S. Treasury yields hovered close to 5 months low after data showed the world's largest economy created far fewer jobs than expected in August. With markets factoring in chances of a jumbo rate cut, European futures advanced 0.45%. That's Eurostock 50 futures there. S&P 500 futures pointed to 0.08% in green, higher after a volatile session on Friday where the index hit a record high, but then closed lower at 0.3%. The yen fell across the board and was last 0.6% lower at 148.39 per dollar, while the Nikkei surged 1.8%. just to shy of its recent record high. The benchmark of 10-year Japanese government bond yield was flat at 1.57%, but the MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan was 0.4% higher. Hong Kong Hang Seng gained 0.35%. All of these markets today smiling in green. But crude oil prices gained more than 1% today, trimming some of last week's losses as the prospect of more sanctions on the Russian crude after an overnight strike on Ukraine offset OPEC Plus planned output increase. But U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose to $62.98 per barrel, 1.79% in positive. Brent crude futures sells for $66.66. That's also 1.77% in green. For Bonnie Light, it's bouncing into red, $78.62, and that is negative 2.84%. But for the OPEC basket, dealers offer $71.32. This is flat.